Now let me move on. Let's talk about Chris Brown. Would Chris Brown be Michael Jackson or Michael Jackson level if the Rihanna fight didn't happen? Fat Joe had said this, and it's an interesting take. I've heard people say this before, but let's listen to what Fat Joe had to say about it. This is fair use, by the way. So listen to this. Let's see if we agree with Fat Joe.
Chris Brown never got into the controversy with Rihanna, we wouldn't be calling him Michael Jackson right now. Not like Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson.
Wow.
He is the most talented singer, artist, performer, hit maker of our time. There's nobody even close to Chris Brown. And it's time we move past it. It's been 20 something years that I know of. There's no more incidents. Man, we're going to let this lifetime go by without saying the truth? Chris Brown.
All right. Is there validity in what Fat Joe said? Let me know. I say that I don't agree with Fat Joe. Where I don't agree with Fat Joe is that we will be calling him Michael Jackson. No, there's only one MJ, only one Michael Jackson. That's it. It'll never be another one. So if you're going to say that he would be like a Michael Jackson, I'm not going to fully disagree with that because Chris Brown would have still been in that pop world, accepted in the industry. Now, I agree that Chris Brown is one of a kind, but Chris Brown never made a classic album. He don't have a classic album. I've made a Res View episode talking about that. Now, Chris Brown is an anomaly. He's made classic music. He's had dope performances, but he's never had Michael Jackson moments. Now, one of the reasons is because he was quote unquote blackballed in the industry, but Chris Brown hasn't made a Thriller. He's never made a bad album. He's never made an off the wall. Chris Brown he's an incredible performer, more athletic than Michael Jackson ever would be in his prime. Chris Brown has been able to be as relevant as he was when he first came out for this long. And I give Chris Brown that. But to be on Michael Jackson's level, that means that you have to shake up the industry. Chris Brown never shook up the industry. He used the industry into his favor, but he never shook the industry or changed the industry. Now, he's influenced a lot of people in how he puts out music and all this other stuff, right? For sure. But music videos are music videos because of Michael Jackson. When people get on stage, they think of having a Michael Jackson moment. When people make albums, they think of having a Thriller moment. Thriller is the highest selling album in the world, Craig. Chris Brown isn't touching Michael Jackson. See, people, when they think about Michael Jackson, they think about just performance-wise. Performance-wise, he's big, but Michael Jackson is the elite level of what it is to be an artist of any genre. Hip-hop, R&B, pop, rock, whatever. Everybody aspires to be on a Michael Jackson level. Now, I do feel like if the Rihanna thing did not happen, Chris Brown would be accepted more. He will be accepted more, which means that the industry would adore him more and still be comparing him to Michael Jackson. But after the Rihanna thing happened, it did derail his career, but we wouldn't be calling him Michael Jackson. Wouldn't be calling him that. But he will be on a bigger level than he's still on a big level, right? But when I say on a bigger level, certain producers, songwriters would have worked with him to make those reminiscent MJ sounding songs, right? But Chris Brown would have had access to like the biggest names, biggest producers, the biggest people want to work with them, all that. But he already kind of did do that, but he wouldn't have been Michael Jackson. Nobody alive will there never be a Michael Jackson. Now, he can remind you of a Michael Jackson, but Chris Brown is Chris Brown, and I'm not taking anything away from Christopher Brown. Not taking nothing away. Phenomenal artist. I want to go to one of his shows that's coming, here to Atlanta. I think he's a phenomenal artist, but MJ is the standard for the music industry over everybody. So I think that he would be bigger than what he is as far as accepting. He will be accepted more than what he is. But no, to say he would be Michael Jackson, no. But I get what Fat Joe was trying to say, though. That's why I'm not fully disagreeing with him, but I feel like I know what he was trying to say. He's just basically saying, man, he would be loved more. He will be loved more. And people, because people love Michael Jackson, no matter what they tried to throw at him, whatever, people love Michael Jackson. All right, so we're gonna take a little small commercial break, and we're gonna look at